He used to call you every night. Now, nothing. Not even a, hey. You check your phone. You replay the chats. You even wonder, was it something I said? The silence is loud and confusing. Let's talk about it. Ghosting is real. And painful. But here's what most people won't tell you. When men ghost, it's not always because of you. Sometimes, it's their own wiring. Sometimes, it's fear. And sometimes, it's something deeper they don't even understand. Today, we'll unpack why men disappear out of nowhere, and what you can do differently to not just keep them, but keep your own peace too. Let me tell you about Nessa. She met this guy, let's call him Tund. Tund was funny, deep, emotionally available, at least for the first 2 weeks. They had long talks at night, shared dreams, sent good morning texts. Nessa started to feel safe. Comfortable. Then one Thursday, Tund stopped replying. No explanation. Just silence. She felt like someone switched off the light. If you've ever been Nessa, you're not alone. What Nessa didn't know was this: Tund wasn't ready for the kind of connection he initiated. He liked her. But when things got real, the emotions felt too big. Too fast. So he ran. Why men ghost, the psychology behind it. There are 3 big reasons men ghost: avoidance over conflict. Some men hate confrontation. Instead of saying, I don't think this is working, they just vanish. Ghosting feels easier for them than being honest. Especially if they don't want to hurt you or deal with the guilt. Fear of intimacy. He was into you. No doubt. But emotional closeness can trigger deep fears, especially in people who didn't grow up with healthy love. When it starts to feel too real, some men feel exposed. And their defense mechanism? Disappear before they fall deeper. Option overload, dating apps culture. Let's be real. With dating apps, it's easy to think there's always someone better one swipe away. Some men chase novelty. Once the excitement fades, they jump to the next spark, not realizing true connection isn't built in 3 dates. What ghosting does to you, mentally plus emotionally. Ghosting doesn't just hurt your heart, it messes with your head. You start questioning your worth. You replay everything you said. You wonder if you were too much or not enough. But listen, his ghosting is not proof you're unlovable. It's proof of his emotional unavailability. Psychologists call it a rejection wound. It triggers pain in the same brain areas as physical injury. That's why it feels like someone punched your chest. How to stop attracting ghosters. This is not about blame, it's about awareness. Here's what you can start doing differently. White heavy checkmarks slow down the emotional pace. Don't go all in emotionally just because the vibe is good. Let connection build, not explode. White heavy checkmark watch for early red flags. If he avoids talking about emotions, never initiates check-ins, or jokes about commitment, take note. White heavy checkmark don't fill in the silence. If he's gone quiet, don't overtext. Give space. A man who's serious will come forward clearly. White heavy checkmark communicate your standards early. Not in a, do you want a relationship, way on the first date. But in subtle ways like, I value people who communicate openly. Even if it's tough. That tells him ghosting won't fly with you. How to emotionally recover if you've been ghosted. Here's your healing kit, seedling feel it without shame. Crying over someone you barely knew? That's not weakness. It's human. Seedling resist the urge to chase closure. If someone can disappear, they've already told you their emotional capacity. You don't need more words. Seedling block if you must. Not out of spite, but for peace. You're not petty. You're protecting your peace. Seedling rebuild your confidence in tiny ways. New hobbies. Daily affirmations. Dressing up. Calling a friend. Remind yourself how worthy you are, outside of being chosen. How to make emotionally available men stay. Here's the truth. You don't make anyone stay. But you can create the right emotional climate where love feels safe and real. Lightbulb be real, not perfect. Let him see your flaws. Vulnerability attracts healthy love. Lightbulb ask deep questions early. Not just, what's your favorite color? Ask, what's one thing people misunderstand about you? It reveals so much. Lightbulb let actions lead. Don't get attached to potential. Focus on consistent behavior. The guy who wants you will make it clear. If someone ghosts you, it's not a reflection of your value. It's a reflection of their own emotional bandwidth. Let them go. Because the right one won't vanish when things get deep. You don't need someone who's good at showing up once. You need someone who's good at staying. If this hit you somewhere deep, hit the like button, share it with a friend, and join the movement here at Fun Psychology, where we make the mind fun, real, and powerful.